All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kadash. I'd like to say double honors to my apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. I'd like to say peace, salutations to the hopeful elect that's doing the work of truth, sincerity, fear, diligence, and trembling. All right. This this is another lesson about the about the grocery stores having food shortages. All right. This about a this is an article from parade.com. It says here are the groceries you might be missing on store shelves due to food shortages in 2022. So basically, we coming in a time of famine. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit of this article. I'm not gonna be long-winded with the article. I'm just gonna go to the scriptures. Plus, for those that want to read the article, do so. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, then I'm gonna go to the scriptures, because we're in the time of prophecy, man. Okay. So I'm going to read this real quick. It says, if you're seeing your local grocery store with empty shelves, you're not alone. Food shortages are still haunting us in 2022. On March 24th, 2022, of food shortages, Slovakia, due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, it's going to be real. But it says, he said of food shortages, the price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia, it's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well. All right. So all these different countries is feeling the effect of these grocery stores being empty shelves, lack of food. It says it's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well. Both Russia and Ukraine have been the breadbasket of Europe in terms of wheat, for an example, just to give you one example. It says, find out below what food shortages are most common, why there's a grocery shortage, and why shelves may be empty where you shop. Okay? So, everywhere you go, certain grocery stores, got stock of food, but some grocery stores don't. Okay? It says, find out below what food shortages are most common, why there's a grocery shortage, and why shelves may be empty where you shop. All right. I'm gonna read this real quick. It says, food shortages 2022. Shortages may depend on where you buy your groceries, and there are regional differences in supply. Josh Brazel, VP of Supply Insights at Project 44, a supply chain visibility solution, says that means some of you may be lucky enough to not have any food shortages at all. So like I was saying, certain parts of, different regions don't have shortages. Some regions have, but it's going to come a time that it ain't going to be really no food, man. All right. In all regions. It says what's missing from local grocery shelves may vary depending on where you live, as well as the climate where you live. Winter storms slow down supply chains. That's true. In the short term, plus everyone rushing to buy bread and milk before a blizzard hits. Different regions may have shortages of different things, especially depending on whether you shop at big box stores or other shops like local farmer markets. All right. It says related 100 non-perishable foods, right? It says grocery store shortages. It says there are a number of variables at play in the grocery shortages we're seeing this year. It is a combination of factors, supply chains issue. It is a combination of factors, supply chain issues, and driver shortages, All right. Scarcity, Salakia, of packaging, labor shortages at manufacturing and production plants as the workforce has not returned as faculties restarted from COVID closures. All right. Keith Daniels of Karl Marx Advisors told us, and yes, COVID-19 plays a huge role, especially the latest variants, because when that COVID-19 hit, you know, it wasn't too many people shopping really, man. All right. So it was like a lot of stores was like shutting down because of the COVID-19. It says Omicron infections impacting employees reporting to work at manufacturing and grocery stores, higher demand from consumers, particularly impacting the last few weeks as consumers revert to eating at home from restaurants out of fears of Omicron, Daniel said. All right. It says their recent abrupt winter weather is also slowing down distribution. You know, so when that COVID-19 was hitting, man, a lot of workers wasn't really, a lot of employees weren't working at these grocery stores, man. But it's gonna get worse, man. It's a current food shortages. Okay, you got the fresh meats. They say meat shortages, especially beef, poultry, will plague us again in 2022. All right. All right. So basically, I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm just going to read some of it. It says dairy may be in short supply this year. So it ain't going to really be no dairy products, really. Because if you go to your grocery stores, you're not going to see too much of dairy products. Like one time I went to the store, I ain't see too many juices, orange juices and eggs. So we are coming in a time of famine, man, according to prophecy, man. All right. They say there may be an egg shortages in 2022 because for what I heard, that up north here in Wisconsin, they I think chicken caught a virus and they buried all the chickens. That's what I was hearing that from my coworker, but yeah, it's getting real out here, man. All right. It says plant-based plant-based proteins may be in short supply this year. All right. It said we may see shortages of fruits, vegetables, and other goods made with produce because you're not going to see fruits, vegetables, you know, apples, oranges, lime, lemon, because all this going to be off the shelves pretty soon, man, because of supply chain. Okay, and plus the shortage of truckers too. Okay, and also the farmers they going through rough times as well. It says there will likely be a canned food shortages in 2022. Yep, that's why you see a lot of preppers prepping up, getting a lot of canned goods before all hell break loose. It says we may see shortages of imported goods. We may experience a pet food shortages in 2022. All right, dog food, cat food. You ain't gonna see too many of that coming soon. They say bottled water and soda shortages may occur. You see all these shelves is empty. So really, it's basically gonna be a famine, man. All right, toilet paper, all right, paper towels and other paper goods may face shortages, and all these things that you see in these stores is gonna disappear off these shelves, man. All right. So you may have to say no to noodles in the case of pasta shortages. All right. So yeah, it's gonna get real out here, man. They say why shelves empty in 2022. Winter storm may cause empty shelves for the short term, and climate change is causing long term issues. All right. So I'm not gonna read this whole article. Talking about the cyber attacks have slowed supply chains as well. All right. We got labor shortages and manufacturing and production plants may cause some grocery shortages. All right, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a famine. You know, it's gonna be a straight famine, man. Um, I'm gonna go to Second Esdras. This phone is acting up, man. The Second Esdras, 15:1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the word of prophecy." You know, the Lord, command us to speak the prophecies of the scriptures, man. All right, because we are speaking in the ears of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. It say, speak. It say, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And that's exactly what we doing, man. We going on the highways and byways. All right. We doing our videos. Okay. We warning our people what's going to come. Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. All right. So we basically standing out there doing the Lord's work. All right. The Lord put his spirit on us to bring out, topics and situations that's happening here in this earth, man, especially here in America, man. All right. Warning what's going to come. All right. We are speaking prophecies through the mouth of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right. You know what that means? Cause them to be written in paper, which is the scriptures, man. All right. And say, fear not the imaginations against thee. Right. You don't fear the imagination of those that think otherwise about us, man. All right. Plotting and scheming on us. All right. Don't fear that, man. All right. And say, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. Right. They disbelief, what they do believe, what they don't believe. They don't believe the prophecies. They don't believe in that's going to be a famine. All right. They don't believe that's going to be martial law. Okay. So it don't trouble us because it's according to the scriptures, man. It's all prophecy. All right. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay. So the Lord, he required faith when he returned, man. Okay. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So the Lord going to bring all these different scourges of punishment, all right, on this earth. Okay. If you don't get right. So this the Lord's plan. This Yahweh Shema Shai plan to bring all hell on this earth, man. Okay. And the main focus is famine, because when ain't no famine, it's going to be death and destruction. Okay. It's going to be all kind of hell breaking loose because, Jake like to eat, basically America like to eat. Okay. I am going to go to, go to the blue letter real quick. Right there. All right. Ezekiel 5 and 16, it says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. All right. So the Lord's going to pinpoint famine on this place, man. All right. He's going to shoot them darts on this place, man. All right. He's going to shoot famine. All right. On this place, man. All right. It said, when I shall send upon them evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction. Okay. So the famine is going to be part of that destruction, man. All right. It says, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. All right. So the Lord is going to use lack of food to destroy you, man. Because, when you start getting hungry, your mind is going to be, bugged out, because you're going to end up turning to a cannibalist, man. Okay. It says, in which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you. All right. So the Lord is going to extend and heighten, the famine upon you at an alarming rate, man. Okay. It says, I will I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. All right. So the Lord's gonna, hey, he's gonna break your staff of bread, man, because you see the shortages. All right. You see the different, goodies that's disappearing off this, off the shelves, man. All right. He's gonna break your staff of bread, and he's doing it right now. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts. All right. So you got the beast gonna be roaming around trying to find food, and you're gonna be food too, man. Okay. And these evil beasts, man, they're gonna be eating. They're gonna be eating, eating goods as well, man. Because you see bears going inside, walking inside these convenience stores, man. All right, going to these gas stations. Because I seen a few videos that I seen a bear going inside of a gas station eating chips, man. Okay, it's funny, but hey, man, that's how the Lord set it up, man. Say, so will I send you famine and evil beasts. All right. So these evil beasts, man, is going to be, looking for food, and don't be surprised when you see a bear or a lion or tiger eating a human being, man. And they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. All right. So the Lord, man, hey, it's going to be chaos, man, in these streets, man, because people are going to be killing over food. All right. You're going to be killing over water. All right. It says, I, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, have spoken. All right. So the Lord's speaking these things, and everything's going to come to pass, man. All right. Salakia. All right, still ticking. Um, let's go to. I'm gonna go to Second Esdras. It's that Second Esdras 6 and 22. So this the main scripture, man. That's coming to pass. Okay. All right. It says this is Second Ezra 6:22. It says, suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. So you see all these things that was full, all right. Lot of abundance of food, okay. Whole bunch of shelves stocked up, people living lovely, and getting ready for dinner and stuff like that, and prepping meals up, you know, having a good feast. It says, and suddenly shall the sowing places appear unsown. So you see all these different shells, man, being empty, man. It's unsown because you see famine coming. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. What's those full storehouses? Salakia, slip of the tongue. It says, what's the full storehouses, man? It says the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, those are the grocery stores, man. Those are the shelves that's being empty, man. All right, the full storehouses shall be empty. All right. So this is the prophecy. Salakia, man. This phone is acting up. It'd be Satan, man. All right. Salakia, man. This phone is acting up. The sown places shall be sown, man. And you see the full houses, shall be empty. So this is the storehouses, man. All right. It's gonna be empty. So basically, man, we're gonna be kept alive in that famine. Because the Lord, He basically gonna keep us preserved. Okay. I almost sucked this goddamn phone, man. I'm gonna go to Psalms 33 and 18. Yeah, this phone is tripping, man. Um, this Psalms 33 and 18. It says, "Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear Him." All right, so we fear Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, it says, "Upon them that hope in His mercy." So we hope that Yahweh Shema Shai deliver us in these times that we are in. Okay, it said to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Okay, so the Lord basically is going to keep us alive in famine, man. He's and He's going to have a way that we're going to eat. Okay, it says to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. All right. It says, "Our soul waited for the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in Him because we have trusted in His holy name." His holy name is Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Not Jesus Christ, man. Because it's going to come a time that it ain't going to be no food. People going to break in your house. All right. You know, they're going to do all kind of weird stuff to you and you're going to be crying to Jesus, man. He's not going to heal you, especially you Jakes, man. All right. That's not His name. He said, "For our heart, which is your mind," goes back to the Hebrew word lab, okay, "shall rejoice in Him because we have trusted in His holy name." Okay. All right. I'm going to read 20 again and say, "Our soul waited for the Lord. He is our help and our shield." Okay. So the Lord basically is our help and our shield, man, because He have a hedge around us, man. All right. 21, it says, "But our heart shall rejoice in Him because we have trusted in His holy name." So we trust and praise Yahweh Shema Shai, man, because famine is coming, death is coming, destruction is coming. Okay. So if you trust in that name, He's going to save you, man. He's going to deliver you from all this hell that's coming to come upon this earth. All right. It said, "Let thy mercy, O Yahweh, be upon us according as we hope in thee." All right. So the Lord, hey, He got to have mercy upon us, man. All right. And you know that famine is an extreme scarcity of food. Having that extreme scarcity of food, it ain't gonna be no food, man. People gonna be pillaging each other's houses, man, breaking each other's houses. Okay. So basically, the Lord's gonna deliver us from famine, and we're gonna eat in that day, man. Okay. This is Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." All right. So who's the Lord's servants? The elect. The ones that's doing the work in truth and sincerity, man. The ones that's pushing the word week in and week out, man. All right. Them the ones gonna eat. Okay. You know, them the ones gonna eat. Them the ones gonna be drinking. All right. It says, "Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." All right, you're gonna howl, man, because you're not gonna have any food to eat, and you're gonna starve. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. Okay, you're gonna start turning into cannibalists. Okay, but the servants, the elect, is gonna eat. We're gonna drink. The angel's gonna make it to where we're gonna eat. Okay, He's gonna make it to where that we don't starve, man. That we don't get destroyed in this famine, because these sheriffs is disappearing, man. And hey, for those that laugh at us, we're gonna laugh at you in that day, man. All right, Job 5 and 22. It says, "At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth." Okay, like I said before, these beasts of the earth gonna be roaming around as well. All right, I'll read this again. Job 5 and 22. "At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. All right. So while we eating and drinking and marrying, man, in the famine, man, we're gonna laugh, man. We're gonna laugh at those that laughed, that scoffed at us. We're gonna laugh at those that was talking shit. Okay. Now you ain't got no food. Now you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Now your ribs is touching, man. Okay. So with that, man, I hope y'all was edified. Hope this lesson was edified. Plus my phone was messing up. All right. So I'm just gonna keep on fighting and doing the work. So with that, man, I hope y'all was edified. I'd like to get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Awashai, Bashem, Kankadash, Davas to our apostles, Great Millstone. Peace, salutation to hopeful elect, doing the work of truth, sincerity, Abba, Ball.